Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. We're pretty new in this industry, but we thought that so many people want to hear our journey. Basically, we're from England. We've been there. I'm Russian and my husband's British. And I've been in the UK more than 8 years. We have our kids, entire life. And at some point, we realized that we grew from our house, from our life, and we wanted to try something new. So we sold our house last month, packed everything, our cat and a dog, the whole family in the van, and just decided to leave. And now we're in Spain, but it's our middle stop because the whole journey gonna be as us traveling to Russia.
So leading on from what Jana said, Russia's our final destination. The reason why, I think, is you wouldn't know it unless you've been and experienced it, but it's not quite what you would see on the news. It's not, I don't know how to explain it. You'll see through our footage and our kind of travels that it's not what you would think. We figured that the kids would have a bit more of an outdoors life, and essentially we was looking for anywhere that we have support, family, friends, etc. We could have come to Spain, we could go to Russia, we could, well actually that was our two choices, but we decided on Russia. Ideally, it's not the best time to go, but we have to bite the bullet at some point.
And where we're traveling, it's a city called Irkutsk. It's a bit far. It's closer to China, basically, and it's far from what's going on in the world.
Before we left, I made the decision to sell the house. We had an idea to keep the house and to rent it. But now with the new laws on landlords in the UK, it's become a bit harder to do so. So that was why we decided to literally sell everything. Our cars, our house, everything went
Close to
onto...
business.
Yeah, we closed the business. Everything went onto Facebook Marketplace, basically. And we packed everything, including the dog, the cat, into our van. And we drove from the UK through France down to Spain. It hasn't been the easiest transition or period because we planned to leave on a set date. We thought we had everything in order, but it turns out we didn't. With the cat, he was missing a rabies vaccine. His had run out. His rabies vaccine had run out. So with that, you need to have it and then wait 21 days until you can actually travel. The problem with that was our house was already sold and the guy was moving in on the day that we was leaving. So we had to rearrange some things and we ended up living with my mum for a couple of weeks, which was fine. It's just been a spanner in the works, I suppose. But it's all worked out in the end. And now we're in Spain for a while.
So we was traveling through France, and it took us 3 days because of 2 kids and dog and a cat. Is quite hard to travel all the way in one go.
First off, we drove from where we lived down to Folkestone because we was getting on the Le Shuttle. So we drove down, stayed in a hotel for the night, which was a really nice hotel actually. It was just outside Folkestone because there was no availability anywhere. But it was only 25 minutes to the Le Shuttle. So we stayed there, got up in the morning, collected the animals' documents that they needed to travel, went to the Le Shuttle, got on there. 30 minutes later, we was in Calais. From Calais, we drove down to... don't remember the name. It wasn't a very nice place in France. So
we're going to write it down below.
We'll write it
where it was.
We'll put it here. And we drove down and it took us about, from Calais to that destination, wherever it was about 6 hours.
So it wasn't a very good experience. That's why we don't remember the place.
No, the hotel was very poor.
It was, one of the situation when you're looking at the booking.com and it's lovely pictures and you think, oh, it's going to be nice night. But it wasn't, because the pictures and reality completely different things.
So if you're doing this journey, don't stay there.
Check the reviews.
After that, what our original plan was to drive down to a place called Narbonne, which is kind of on the border between France and Spain, before you go over the Pyrenees Mountains. I was doing all the driving. I decided not doing another night in France. We're going to go straight to Spain. And when we crossed the border, we stayed in a lovely hotel, which we'll put here, and the area here because I don't remember it. Terrible for that. And that was very pleasant. It was a golf hotel. It was very nice. The kids loved it. It was delicious food.
Yeah.
Lovely pool. Lovely. Well, it
Animal
wasn't even a
friend-
room. It's an apartment, more like.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
a
it was like a studio.
Animals friendly,
And yeah,
everything organised. Well,
live music as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Yeah.
And from there, we drove to Javia in Spain, which is where we currently are. At the moment, we don't have a set date on when we're leaving Spain to go to Russia because there's some additional documents that we'll need for the animals. And with that,
And actually, to travel abroad from England to Europe, we use the company what called
Europets.
Europets.
So the documents that Jana's talking about is an animal health certificate. And to travel with your animals now, whether it's on an aeroplane or the Le Shuttle or a ship, whichever way, a European pet passport doesn't allow you to travel with the animal. You need an animal health certificate, and to qualify for that, you need a microchip and a rabies vaccination. Once you've got them two things, you can apply at your vets when they're about £300, or you go to a company, which we went to, which is located next to the Le Shuttle, called Europets. You send all the documents to them, they fill them out for you. A couple of hours before you get on the train, you can go down there, collect the documents. 20 minutes later, you're on the Le Shuttle and you're away. It's very handy, very fast, and we paid £120 for two animals, a dog and a cat. So the price difference was massive. £600 for the two animals, or £120 for the two animals. It was a no-brainer, really. And the guy there was really helpful. The plan is, once we have a date to leave, I will be taking the animals and driving from Spain through France all the way up to Poland. And Jana will take the kids and fly to the airport. From there, all of our stuff that we've taken from the UK, we're going to put into a minibus. That minibus will take us across the border into a place called Kaliningrad, which a lot of people don't know where it is on the map, but it sits next to, just above Poland. But then you can take a train from there to Moscow. The reason we're not taking our van into Russia, it's nothing underhand. All it is that I'm going to apply for residency when we're there. Once I get that, that means I will have to pay import tax on the van that is going to be in Kaliningrad. So what we're going to do, when we're in Poland, a very good friend of ours is going to come to Poland and drive our van back to the UK to be sold. So you can follow our journey. This is our first video, so we're a bit unsure of what to do, and it's a big step for us, so we're kind of winging it. Everyone asks me what I'm doing, and we say we're winging it. We don't really know from left or right. And again, you would think we're crazy for going to Russia, but obviously Jana's from there. We go to Russia a lot, and we have been during the war and during this whole period.
In winter when it's minus 40 and in summer when it's plus 40 as well.
And you can see online people that are there and the minimal disturbance. So stick with us. You might think we're crazy, but if you do want to see another side of Russia that you don't know exists, this is the place to see it, because we'll show you the real reality of what's there, how the people are. And everyone seems to tell me about Russia considering they've never been, and it's quite funny really, because you can't judge something unless you've been there. If you want to only listen to the news, then that's on you. But if you want to actually experience it, go there yourself. I think that's enough for the first video.
See you soon.